Hello viewers, I'm Jackson, host of the Hello America YouTube channel, and also former radio host. I request you watch this video till the end, and feel free to subscribe and share this video with your family and friends. Now, here's the news. China undergoing a rapid expansion of its nuclear arsenal. Now its stockpile is way bigger than the Pentagon previously thought. A new U.S. government report this week shared updated estimates about China's nuclear buildups, linking it directly to Beijing competing with Washington. China under President Xi Jinping has dramatically built up its nuclear stockpile and conventional forces. In August, he reiterated his intention to build the People's Liberation Army into a world-class military, calling it a strategic task in forming a modern socialist China. The U.S. has become more and more concerned about China's expansion of its military and its increasing hostilities towards ally states in the Pacific. The U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency, or DIA, believed back in 2020 that China had built up an arsenal of 200 nuclear warheads, but the latest intelligence indicates that number is now beyond 500 warheads, according to a report from the agency released this past week. The DIA report reads, China is undergoing the most rapid expansion and ambitious modernization of its nuclear forces in history, almost certainly driven by an aim for enduring strategic competition with the U.S. and a goal to actualize intensified strategic concepts that have existed for decades but are now being realized. China is fielding new nuclear capabilities at a faster pace than any time in its history. Back in 2020, the Pentagon thought China would likely obtain 400 nuclear warheads by 2030. But the country has raced past that estimate in record time, according to the DIA report. Now the Pentagon believes that China will have at least 1,000 operational warheads by 2030. China is likely doing this with an aim for enduring strategic competition with the U.S. and a goal to actualize intensified strategic concepts that have existed for decades but now are being realized. The DIA report says it is likely China is operating on a no-first-use basis. It would wait to be attacked until it retaliates with such weapons. The catch to that is that the Chinese military has a launch-on-warning policy, wherein it could launch a counterstrike before a strike against China even detonates. A spokesperson from the Chinese embassy in the United States, China is committed to a defensive nuclear strategy and a policy of no first use of nuclear weapons and keeps our nuclear capabilities at the minimum level required by national security. When it comes to concerns from the U.S. side, we should note that the U.S. sits on the largest and most advanced nuclear arsenal in the world. The DNI report also reads, Beijing's pursuit of enhanced nuclear deterrence over the next decade probably will increase leadership confidence and the risk of miscalculation as the People's Liberation Army makes gradual improvements in its ability to signal and counter the U.S.